Hello, guys. Welcome to the Intuitive Souls podcast. As always, I am eternally grateful that you are here and that you continue to listen and you continue to support this podcast. I am so beyond grateful for every single one of you, and you really are helping my dreams and my goals for my life come true just by simply listening to what I have to say and allowing me to just be the channel and to share what's coming through. Again, I have so much gratitude in my heart for each and every one of you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I appreciate the fact that you continue to show up for yourself and that you continue to allow yourself to be open and to receive the abundance and the magic and everything that you deserve and everything that you are worthy of. If this podcast is helping you, if it's in any way, shape, or form, I would be so appreciative if you can head on over to iTunes and write a review. Those reviews allow me to get this podcast to the ears that need to hear it. And now, more than ever, I think that we can all agree that we need some empowerment. We need to remember. We need to remember who we are. And we need to let go of the hate, and we need to let go of the fear, and we need to come back to love. When you do go ahead, and if you choose, or if you feel guided to submit a review, make sure that you send a screenshot to me at hello@ericarusso.co, no M, and I am going to send you a thank you gift for taking that time out of your life to support this podcast. So, as always, the new trend for this podcast is I just record a voice memo on my phone when I feel like I have to. And this episode isn't any different than the ones that you've been listening to. And today, the theme of choices came up. And our life is a accumulation, it's a manifestation of the choices that we have chosen for ourselves, whether that is through our relationships, our business, our jobs, our friendships, the food that we decide to eat, the beverages that we decide to drink, the choices that we make in life. Where we are right now is a manifestation of the choices that we continue to choose for ourselves. And when we make a choice, we are either basing it off of the past or we are basing it off of the future. And I think that we can all agree that so many of us unconsciously will choose something because it's familiar. We will choose something because that is what we continue to do, whether that is through relationships, whether that is through anything. We find comfort in our comfort zone. So we continue to choose those specific things because it is what we know. And maybe we're not aware of it. So many times we live unconsciously like robots, and we continue to do the same things and we continue to make the same choices time and time again. But I want more for us. Our guides, our angels, the universe wants more for us. And in order for us to create the life that we are worthy of, we have to become aware of the choices that we continue to make every single day. We have to become aware of when we are faced with a decision or a choice, whether that is through our relationships, our business, whatever it is. We have to take a step back and we have to ask ourselves when we are about to make a choice for ourselves, when we are about to decide something, am I making this choice from my past or am I making this choice from my future? So many times, this is why so many women continue to find themselves in relationships where they don't feel worthy, when they don't feel loved, when they are not nourished, when they are not taken care of, because they continue to choose the partners that have the same attributes. Change is not comfortable by any means. When we find ourselves, when we have to change, when we find ourselves faced with change, as beautiful as it's going to be once that change comes into manifestation, we have to also remind ourselves that change means letting go of things that have brought a lot of comfort to you. Change means saying goodbye to a version of yourself that you are no longer aligned with. Change means letting go to relationships that held such compassion and joy at a specific time in your life. Change is not by any means easy, but it is what is required if you are wanting to step into that next level version of yourself. It is the thing that is required if you want a different life. So I invite everybody to become more mindful and be more present when it comes to decisions, choices, whether it's a large decision or whether it's something as small as, do I really need that third cup of coffee today? Do I really need that ice cream? Do I really need to sit there and watch mind-numbing television because that's the choice I made yesterday? Awareness is the first tool into getting into that next level version of yourself. That's all it is. If you're not aware of it, how are you going to be able to shift it? How are you going to be able to find yourself in a place where you are meant to be? Become aware. I practiced this today, and it's very enlightening to realize how much we do at an unconscious level and how many of our choices aren't necessarily the choices that our next level self would make. And in order to step into that woman, that empowered fucking goddess, that powerful, gorgeous, amazing, smart, hardworking, intelligent, kind, no bullshit bad bitch that you are meant to be, we have to become aware of the things that are keeping us safe, that are keeping us within our comfort zone, within our own bubble. So I invite everybody to be a little bit more mindful of even the smallest choices that you make every single day, because it's in those small choices that create the big quantum leaps. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and thank you again for tuning in. I will see you around.